John, how are you?
Hi, Michelle.
Thank you for taking time to look at this and
Sure.
making time this evening.
All right.
Tell me what you loved about that ABC primetime piece.
Well, it looks promising, and it looks like this is some pretty exciting stuff. But is it in an? It looks like it's an MLM.
It is. Yes, it is.
I've been burned by MLMs, you know. So
tell me about that.
Well, just if I ever have to go to another meeting or I have to, lie to somebody to get them to come to my house one more time, I just,
You know what? I couldn't imagine doing that. That's not what this is. So any other things experiences you had?
No, I like the product. It's just that I'm just kind of opposed to MLMs.
Good. So let's talk about what you like about this product.
Okay. Well, it looks like it is the answer to helping myself first get healthier just by taking a single pill. It almost seems a little pie in the sky.
Okay.
You know.
So let's go back and review what you've seen, and then I'll help you see the rest of this story.
Well,
and hopefully address your question in terms of the network marketing as well.
All right. I saw that. I looked at the company DVD, and it's a little rah-rah.
Yeah.
Of course, this is the greatest stuff I've ever heard, and no. And so, but it looks like the science is real behind it, and I can get benefit. So,
well, let me
just
tell you.
explain
Let me just tell you a little bit about the company and the product, and then what this opportunity is that we're so excited to have the chance to share with you.
Okay.
First of all, this product came to market in a traditional company, planning on a retail market strategy, right? Based on the very first study, which ABC did that report on, which showed in everybody, regardless of age, a 20-year-old or an 80-year-old, works the same in everyone. It has powerful new technology that is able to activate our body's own internal antioxidant enzymes in our cells, not something we consume in our cells.
So this is a retail product?
Yes. So showing that we do that in everyone, and it reduces the cause of many diseases, oxidative stress, by a minimum of 40% and up to 70%. Now, ABC, when they did that primetime piece, we have this same product, great product. Had the timing been right, they showed it once, right? Because that was a report on that science. They showed it once, and this publicly traded company's stock went from $1 a share to over $20 a share overnight.
Wow.
Because why? People saw it once and they were like, I want it. And if over $5 million of orders came in, if the timing had been right and the company had been prepared to fill those orders, we wouldn't be sitting here right now. This product would continue to be sold on a retail shelf, but they couldn't fill those orders for 6 to 9 months because they didn't have the production
That's where a lot
happening
of
in place.
companies fail right there.
It's a lot of companies. Great products fail. They continue to try to make it work on a retail shelf, but as you can imagine, in a GNC or a CVS, you can't, they don't see ABC, they don't know the science, and they don't understand that there's research happening
Usually
around
people
it.
have to see things on television about 8 times
Right.
or
Well,
9 times before they remember it.
Correct. So, in 2008, new CEO came in and saw this big story and knew that the only way, especially in this economy, but really the only way that this story would get told is if people were able to see that ABC primetime special over and over and over again. And the only way you can do that is in a network marketing direct sales model. So
that makes sense.
Convince the board and the investors and the scientists, because do you think they were like gung-ho? Yep, let's go. They were like you. They said, I don't think so. But he was able to show, the CEO was able to show them that many billion-dollar, multi-billion-dollar companies, especially with nutritional supplements, are network marketing companies. And so, more importantly, this is what, because we're publicly traded, not only can you validate the research that's been done by these peer-reviewed research studies that have been done on cancer and heart disease.
So you have shareholders and all that.
You have shareholders and all that.
Yeah.
So the product is validated by ABC in their investigative report, and these 7 peer-reviewed studies, which all say, yep, they do what they say they did. They do exactly what they say they do. They teach us more about what Protandim is able to do, because diseases like cancer and heart disease aren't just about oxidative stress. They're about inflammation and fibrosis and other conditions that these studies teach us the product does.
So okay, so let's get back to my original point. My point was, it's an MLM. You explained why it's an MLM. And my thing is, I said I didn't want to have people over to my house and have these big parties and things like that. Is that am I going to have to do that with this?
No. Let me tell you why. Good. So, again, the product is validated. That story is best told by ABC, the scientist, the second piece you saw, and the research. They validate exactly what we do and what it means for those diseases. The second part of it is our financials. Because we're a publicly traded company, which is unique, all of our earnings are posted, all of our growth you can look at and validate for yourself. So the proof that this is the right strategy, that we have the right leadership in place,
would be shown in a corporate structure.
and that our vision is there. Well, I'm going to share it too. You can go validate it for yourself in the same way you can validate it by looking at the research, that we do what we say we do and we do more. Is that in 2009, when this product was pulled from retail into network marketing, we ramped up to that May launch date, a little over a year and a half ago. Finished the June fiscal year at $4 million in 2009, grew to $11.5 million in 2010, and our last quarter earnings show that we will exceed our projections for 2011 and be over $30 million in the worst economy of our time.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So we have the right vision, and we have the right strategy, and we definitely have the right product. There are 20 more university studies in development lined up on diseases like AIDS.
Oh, they're working on that now?
Oh, they're there. They've been working on them for a while, and so as with each of these studies, because they're independently funded and conducted, as they get through peer-reviewed trials, they're released, and that's what's happened. 2 years ago there were 2 studies. We now have 7, and there are 20 more in different stages of research that will soon come to market and help bring this story to market. And that's what this moment in time. That's why we're here, and we're so excited to share with you that this $30 million company is now in Mexico, Japan, soon to launch in Australia. That will happen in June. 7 billion people on the planet have oxidative stress and need to know about this. We have a plan and a vision to be worldwide and not just treat those 7 billion, but their pets.
Am I going to have these home meetings? Is that?
Well, we're on the phone right now.
Yeah.
Have I given you the information you need about this company?
Yeah, I like it. Perfect. I like it so far.
Good. This is what we do. This is, we have the technology, we have the story told for us, validated with the research, validated with our financials as a publicly traded company. You can go do your due diligence, and you can validate for yourself that, yeah, this is a big story. Yes, I see these other studies are in development, and I do believe that this company will not stay 30 million, because our growth doesn't show that this is a product that has the legs, that has passed through break even and is on its way to being. So thanks for taking time to look at this.
Hey, I'm busy. What's going on?
Well, you know what? I know you're busy.
So what do you got?
I have a product.
I hear products all the time.
I know you do.
So what do you got?
Protandim is a product
Okay.
that is measured by science.
Okay.
It's
What kind of science do you
protected
have?
by 3 patents. We have 7 peer-reviewed studies
Okay, that's good.
on the product,
That's special.
not one of the ingredients.
Right.
Okay?
Mhm.
And what that research shows is that in everyone, we have a new technology. This technology is, rather than consuming antioxidants in every form of supplementation, fruits, vegetables, vitamin
So
C, and E.
exogenous, outside the cell.
Perfect. Of course you would know that. We now have the ability, and it's proven, with these 5 plants, protected by these patents,
Mm-hmm.
to increase the expression of your body's own antioxidant enzymes, SOD, catalase, and
So
glutathione,
endogenous, inside the cell.
within your cells, where the damage happens.
That's exciting.
It is exciting. And the technology is huge, so huge, that we have some third parties that validate it.
Right.
ABC does in a primetime investigative report. Spend 9 minutes not just looking at the research on Protandim,
So
but
this is
other
like
research around
This is like
it.
60 Minutes. They're going in there to try to find something that's actually wrong with it, and they find out it's working pretty well. Because when I
really
watched
well.
it, that's right. Mm-hmm.
Sanjay Gupta did a piece in his book Chasing Life.
Mm-hmm. Now, he's a medical doctor, so
He's a medical doctor. He looked
that.
at the research and he said promising. There was only one study when he did that report.
Right.
Hope more will be done.
Now
And the
there's
7 peer-reviewed studies are not just on oxidative stress,
right.
but this supplement pulled over the aisle in clinical research saying, we know that this cause is huge,
Mhm.
highly associated with these critical disease states. Let's see what it means. We
Right.
have they brought it over because they believed it was going to have an impact. If you could approach this problem in this way, this powerfully, it's going to have an impact on these
Okay.
diseases, and their research
Yeah,
shows
but
it did.
I mean, I don't have time to initiate that with my office. I mean, I'm busy. The front desk, because I've done this with other types of multi-levels like that. So, I mean, how are you going to be different in terms of making it easy for me to be able
Perfect.
to?
Well, first of all, is this a product you want to share with your patients?
I do. Yeah.
Great.
I went to the website there. I actually listened to Dr. McCord, and what was exciting to me is it goes beyond just antioxidants and oxidative stress. It goes into genetic engineering and stem cell enhancement. So that's really kind of exciting. So.
Then you know that this
Well, I know,
is something you've
but,
got to share with your
it's
patients.
such a hassle. I don't, my front desk, they don't want to hear another juice or another, soap or something that, I'm trying to have my patients go. I mean, they're fed up with, and my patients don't want it. So what do we do?
So you want to share it with your patients, right?
Right.
And you're going to explain to them why this is important
That's
for them
the
to
easy
take,
part, right.
because you know the science validates it.
That's right.
So I want you to do that. I want
That's
you
my
to do
job.
that.
I can do that.
Here's how we work with other chiropractors, and here's how I'd like to work with you.
Yes.
Is this information that you think your peers should know about as well?
Yes.
There's only one way they're going to find out about it, right? And that's through sharing that information.
Okay.
So I want to partner with you.
Got it.
I want you to do what you do, stay focused on your
Perfect.
practice and your patients,
Mm-hmm.
and then I would just like you to open the door
Sounds fair.
and
So if
share
I have
this
someone,
science.
they can contact you.
You open the door, and we partner, and you let me know, and give me the number, and I'll follow up, and we'll
Sounds-
call and help share that information.
So tell me what kind of financial programs, how does this make me money?
How does it make you money?
Yeah.
So there are 2 ways you can share this with your customers. You can carry it by retail,
Okay.
right? Or you can put customers on an auto ship.
Okay, so what do I have to do to get to if I just want to just sell to my patient?
$600
$600.
sets you up as a distributor, and really sets your ownership stake in front of this $30 million company with a trajectory to be a $1 billion company.
Okay.
And you have the opportunity to share with your patients or multiply that investment.
So how
through
fast
your
will the
peers.
return on investment of $600 take?
Well, 13 bottles sells for $50 a bottle, so
Yeah.
you'll receive $650 back immediately.
Got it. So if
So
I
if you
sell
sell
to
that
13 patients, I've already got my investment back.
You've got your investment
Got
back.
it.
From that point forward, it's $40 a month. You can resell it for $50, $55.
Mm-hmm.
Chiropractors use different choices.
Mhm.
Or you could put them on an auto ship.
Got it. And I
Okay.
make a 30% markup on that?
You actually make 40%.
40% markup. Okay. Mhm.
On preferred customers. 30% if you're retailing it and carrying it in your practice.
But if it's on auto ship, which is
If
preferred.
it's an auto ship, you'll get 40% in that first shipment. We put customers on a quarterly auto ship to save them shipping. And the benefit to you is that you enter that information once,
And it's done.
and this
Perfect.
product, 90% retention, they're going to order it over and over
Sure,
and over in
that's
time.
great.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So that's how you can share it with your patients in your practice and earn revenue on that part.
Yeah, but money's kind of tight right now. $600 I just don't have. So
Well,
are there any
600
other options that you have?
Well, 13 bottles, again, is going to return $650.
Yeah, but I have a ex-wife. I got 2 girls in college. And
Well, then let's go to the part where you really need to look at how you can leverage that investment.
Right.
And not just share this product with your patients, but with your peers. And when you do that, right, say, look at this science and invite them to hear the rest of the story, you receive $210 check the
Okay.
following week for
All
the
right.
first 3
So if I
partners
go to
that
one of my
join you.
colleagues, and then he or she decides to kind of go on like that, right off the top, I get $210.
You get $210 by just referring them over. We'll work with them, work with you.
Mm-hmm.
And from the 4th person on, you receive $260.
So the first 3, 210, and then after that, it's
$260. Now, what you're also building is the long-term residual passive income, right? It's because as a doctor,
Mm-hmm.
do you make money when you're not in your practice?
Nope, that's a problem.
I
I
know,
can
and
only be one
I'm
place.
I'm taking you too much time. So that's what this is about. This is saying this is a product that I want to share. This is an opportunity to take an ownership stake. You can, with 10 chiropractors, if each of those chiropractors are doing, what do you think? How much volume do you think you'd sell in this product a month in your practice?
Well, I know this great and handsome, charming Dr. Noah. I mean, he's just like the best I've ever seen, never heard of.
And he sells.
Well, he's already sold, basically about 40, 50 bottles real easy.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's just say it's $600.
In fact, can you get his autograph for me?
I will get his autograph.
Good.
That guy.
You do that, I'll sign
$600 a
up
month
then.
times 10 is $60,000.
Right.
Or $6,000 a month in revenue
Mm-hmm.
that you earn percent on.
Go ahead.
So this is it. So you've looked at the product, you validated that. You looked at our financials, you validated that. So the question now is, do you believe that we're going to be $30 million company, or do you believe we're going to be the $1 billion company we're set to be?
Billion.
Good. So now let's talk about what that means for you. It's $600 to take an ownership stake in front of this. You could go buy $600 worth of stock. What would you get? A certificate.
Sure.
Right? Is that certificate, you got to wait till the company grows to earn your money on that? The beautiful part about network marketing is that you can take an ownership stake right now. For $600, you can receive 13 bottles of Protandim. 13 bottles of Protandim at retail sell for $50 a bottle. So that is $650 return on investment as soon as that product is gone. That's one way to get your money back for that $600, right? While you're still in an ownership and building in front of this big story and within this big company. For every partner who joins you and becomes a distributor and takes an ownership stake, you earn $210 on the first three, on each of the first three that join you, and $260 on everyone after that. So that's the second way that you can earn your money back. So is that a risky investment? Well,
Yes, it is. So what's the next choice? 120. Do that one quickly.
Well, so that investment is for people who want to build a business. If you just want to share the product, there is a $50 distributorship. You have to purchase $120 of product, so that's $170. You get 3 bottles of inventory to share. And you earn only 30%, and you don't qualify for one of the infinite fast start bonuses, which is the earnings on the others that join you. So if you sign someone up under that plan and they come in as a Vantage pack, instead of earning 210 or 260, you would earn 120. And customers, we put on a quarterly. Instead of earning $48 on every customer, you would earn 36. So that's the difference between those two models. And so what do you think? Do you see the opportunity to multiply this investment by finding other partners? Do you see that there are other people who are going to watch this and see where this company is in its growth and be excited to be invited in at this point based on your
Sure.
sharing it? Then 600 is the way to go. And
Now-
here's how we work together to help you. What do you want me to do?
Oh, so if they start out to 170, can they upgrade and then get the benefits that first time?
Yes, you can.
Okay,
But here's what I want to tell you.
that's what I would.
This is why
tell
I'm
them.
going to tell you.
Yeah.
Here's why I wouldn't let you waste your money, because everyone I know who's ever come on for 170 upgrades to 600 as soon as they have their first distributor. Here's how we build. We partner, and so I would rather partner with you now, and let's go identify 1 or 2 people who you think would be your partners. Let's go talk to them. Let's share this story so that you can see how easy it is to share, and then and see how they understand the significance of this timing and appreciate the opportunity to be a partner with you on that. And here's what we know. I go, we always deliver the information in the same way. It's ABC, the scientists and the research. They share the product story better than we can. When people hear that, they either leave with that information as, I don't have any interest in the business, I don't have time, it's not what I want to do right now, it's not my focus or interest, but I need to know I need to be on this product. So you walk away with customers. 90% of the time you're going to walk away with customers, or others who say, wow, this is huge. Yeah, I want the distribution. I want to be in front of this too. And I can see that this is a story that I want to share with people that I care and love. And they're going to be excited to be invited in at this stage in a company's growth and participate.
So since we're talking to people mostly over the telephone, what are the 4 things that we need to have? We have the name, address, email address, social security number, so we can actually sign them up right then.
Yeah, to get you started. So it's your name, address, email address, phone number, social security number, birth date, and credit card.
There you go.
And on the credit card, I need the expiration date and the security code.
And I can walk them through that process while I'm on the phone with them
Yeah,
as
we can sign you up right now. We'll do
Sure.
it together. Get on your computer and we'll do it. But what we want to do, this is what, here, if you want, and as I'm hoping you do, I want to run by your side. I want to work together because this is on-the-job training. All I want you to do is invite people to look at this information that they wouldn't know about if you hadn't shared it. Information that's going to impact their health. And then we'll get on the phone with them. And, as a partner, you say, this is the best part. I've got a partner who does the work for me as I'm learning how to do it myself. I don't want you to wait. I want to start working with you right away and help you get your money back and build, right? And also, working together in this way, you and I on 3-way calls, can you imagine in 10 or 15 calls that you're going to know everything I know and all of the questions, and you're going to be off and running and doing it on your own. And that's the fastest way to transfer knowledge and get you off and building this big business that I know you're going to build.
Okay, 2 more minutes. Anybody have any questions for Michelle since she's got to go?
My main one is that most people don't want to give you their Social Security number because you have access to everything in their account. Mm-hmm. I've pulled teeth to try to get people to give it. They say, "No, I'm sorry, I'm done."
Mm-hmm.
So, what's funny? I just had that 2 years for the first time the other day. And actually, then I also got the security code. I was going, what's going on all of a sudden? Somebody said, I don't want to give you the security code on my card. And I go, well, it's the only way I can get the order to you. But we'll shred it.
With that information, they
can
take
sign up
everything
Yeah,
out of their account.
I always say, even when someone says, I'm going to text you my credit card, I always say text it to me because I don't know why I think that's better. But, or leave it on my voicemail. But leave a separate message with your security code. So that's what I do. But Social Security number, I just have only heard one person in a few years say that. And again, this is a business. You're going to have an income. It's fully...
He won't ever give his socials out.
Then it's going to have to be under yours. Did you give your... So is it under
I'll
her?
give it to you.
Yeah,
He
Gary
did give it to me.
I think it's most secure if they just do it themselves online.
But
Well, that's the
the reason
point.
why
You're
I
in
give
a
it to you
secure
is because
connection.
I've
Yeah.
So what you do
Believe
is you
and
give them
trust you.
your name, password, they go into your account, then they
Yeah.
can place the order.
Yeah, you can enroll yourself.
Yeah.
You can enroll yourself. You
I
don't
like
have to
that.
give it out. It is a secure...
They did just with your name.
I see what you're
Right.
saying,
You have
giving
the
it to
number.
someone else.
Yes.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
You solved that problem.
Just online.
Yeah, you go, here, let's get online.
Yeah.
I'm going
All
to
right.
walk you through it online.